This is a National 183D. I've been asked to refurbish for a friend. Dual conversion superhead, early 1950s. I used to have a 183 without the D on the end, which is a single conversion set. It looks almost exactly the same as this. Anyway, I always wanted the dual conversion version of it, and it'd be interesting to see how this one performs. Anyway, I've recapped it today. Quite a lot of caps needed changing. Changed all the tubular paper and the tubular electrolytics. I reformed the dual 40 microfarad power supply filter cup in the back there, in the can. I also had to change out the audio gain control and on-off switch, that was faulty. And it's now working, but not very well. It's a bit deaf, to say the least. I've got it tuned onto one of the strongest local stations here. And this should be pushing the S meter to the end of the dial. It's on a little loop antenna at the moment. That's really the best I can get on there. It could be just the S meter needs adjusting, I don't know. Anyway, I haven't looked at the alignment yet. All the controls seem to work. I haven't checked the other wave band, it's just on broadcast band at the moment. The F4 works okay. Tone control kind of works, it's more like a muffler control. Selectivity seems to have the effect I would expect. The widest selectivity there. Could be some just bad connections in here as well. Crystal phasing. Yep, it's working as well. Limiter. Maybe it's working, I'll check that. RF gain control. Yep. Put on a radio switch. Yep, it's the AVC's working. Standby is working. Antenna trimmer's working. Bandspread's working. Yeah, so I think it's generally it's doing okay. He's had a new power transformer fitted at some time in the past. And amongst the cobwebs over there. It's quite a large one. I think it's a 210 milliamp secondary high voltage on that. And I measured the high voltage B plus current draw. It's about 135, 140 milliamps, which I suppose is about right for a 17 tube set. I also fitted a fuse to the secondary HT winding of the power transformer to give it a little bit more protection, especially since I've left the original electrolytic in there in the smoothing reservoir and smoothing capacitors. So there we go. First try of the NC-183D after recapping. Quite a bit more checks and probably alignment to do on it. I haven't checked any of the resistors either yet, so a few of those could be way out.
Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky is set to be in New York on Tuesday to speak before the UN General Assembly.